Hey friends, happy Monday. What is the deal? I'm always bumping this tripod. Just par for the course for the last couple of days, I'm telling you what. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have done nothing on the crochet alongs. I'm still right where I was at on the one for Critters Crochet. And for Duck Duck Dishcloth, I've gotten as far as bookmarking 2 weeks. I still need to watch her video for the 3rd week. It has just been an emotional roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie. And I know I have a lot of people on here that know what it's like to be a caregiver for a loved one or someone you don't even know. It's a lot of work. And especially with how things have been escalating with lately. I just, mentally, I'm spent. Does that make sense? I did get the plastic rings though for the Duck Duck Dishcloth. I did see that Levi's getting frustrated with the game out there. She did mention in the dishcloths for extra things that you have to purchase about the plastic rings. I needed one, not a bazillion Amazon, but that's okay. Hold on one second. I am so sorry. Now he locked his bedroom door and needed help getting in there. I don't know how to do it. I'm telling you, that's what it's been. So anyways, back to the plastic rings. I only needed one, but they sent me a bunch of them, and they sent them in a paper cardboard box thingy. Well, yeah, no, I'd probably lose them. So I found these rings, these thingies in my not my craft closet. Those plastic things over there with the drawers. Plastic dressers. Yes. So I just put all the rings on these so I don't lose them. And then I can hang these up somewhere or wherever. Plus, it's easy storage this way. So anyways, I'll just put those behind you guys for now. I apologize if you hear him through the door. He woke up fit to be tied today, literally. It's been a hard weekend. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, with my mom, it's been difficult. Anyways, I am just drinking unsweetened iced tea because I didn't want to take the last cane sugar sweet tea in there because my husband, and that's what he prefers, is the cane sugar one versus the unsweet. So it's okay. I just need something cold to drink. Anyways, so today over coffee, my husband and I were talking. He wanted to get me out of here because he's only here until Wednesday morning. He's leaving out very early Wednesday morning to head back to California. And he wanted to just get me out of here because he knows once he leaves, I'm pretty much going to be housebound. Unless I have to go and really quickly make a run to the store or something like that, because the situation with mom is just getting harder and worse. And so he offered to take me to Hobby Lobby in Bullhead City. Well, I'm not going to turn that down. So we looked up the ad and we looked, and I'm going through the ad and I'm like, well, essentially the whole store's on sale, right? But I wanted to get, I wanted to try and get a couple more little small wind chimes for my backyard, because I have one on the ash tree that I hung up that I've had for quite some time now. And then my Ring camera keeps going off with the notifications. Anyways, so those were 40% off. Anything in the spring sale, spring items were 40% off. Yarn was 30% off. Beads were 50% off. So I did end up getting a couple more little wind chimes to put in the ash tree. So now I've got that nice, light, subtle wind chime noise that I like when the wind is blowing. And here in Kingman, it's the wind is always gently blowing, or sometimes we get the big gusts that come through. So I got 2 of those, and then I got 2 stakes that go in like your flower pots and such. And they have little bells on them, so when the wind blows, it's like a little cowbell. So that was good. And then I got a new doormat, so I finally took the Christmas one off. And I have a new one for spring, summer that says hello, and it's got butterflies all over it. So we did that. So that's not going to be in this haul that I'm going to show you. But I do have some stuff I'm going to show you. I'm not going to go through specs on yarn because everybody knows the specs. I just want to show you the colors. But before we went to Bullhead City, he surprised me, and we drove up into the Hualapai Mountains, like up into the Hualapai Mountains, like up over 4,000 feet. And there was snow. He knew that would make me like brighten up because this morning's been a rough morning, and he knows I'm a mountain girl. I'm not an ocean girl. I'm a mountain girl. I will go to the ocean. I do have a couple of special spots in California that I like. But if I had the choice and I had to pick one or the other for the day, I'd pick the mountains over the ocean. I just would. So we drove up there. We did not go in the park. We did go as far as the park entrance. Then we turned around, and he stopped on the side of the road so I could get just a tiny little clip of where we were at. You could see a little bit of the snow. It wasn't much, but there was definitely snow up there. So that was really nice to see. And then we drove back down, got on the 40, and then headed over to Bullhead City. And I did take a little bit of video going off of Route 66, which is Andy Devine, up through the pass where they're doing all the construction right now, and where you do the connector. And that connector is part of the new stuff that's going to be for Interstate 11, which is like up in Nevada. It's like Henderson, Vegas, that area. So this is going to be a long video. Heads up right now. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I understand. I understand long videos are not for everybody, but if you do stick with me till the end, I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to grow my channel this year, as I was last year, but you know, I will take whatever I can get. So anyways, let's get into the Hobby Lobby haul. I do have other yarn that I purchased at Goodwill. I'm going to show that on another video. I don't want to do that today. So that'll be for another video this week. That's under my desk. And then I have my surprise stress haul coming tomorrow, I think. So let's jump into this super, super quick. And then I want to get out there and spend time with hubby because, like I said, he's only here until Wednesday morning. So, I did get 2 packs of beads, just 2. And these were 50% off each pack. These ones are gorgeous, but little daisies. So I just got 2 packs of beads, like I said. Now the rest is all yarn. And it's all cotton yarn. These are going to be, so if you remember when we went to Havasu the other day, overboard, I bought these 2 for Duck Duck dishcloth. I will still use these for Duck Duck dishcloth. And then the rest of what I got is also going to be for Duck Duck dishcloth. You're going to see a theme. It's my favorite color. If you've been with me for a while, you know what my favorite color is. So the first 3 that I got are these. This top one here is Rosy. And then Rosy 2. And then Hot Rose. These are all, I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. Again, I'm not doing specs because we all know what these are. So, oh, well, I guess I also got blending stumps. I forgot about these. These are for my coloring adventures. So we'll put those over here. So the next 2, 4, 5 are going to be Crafter's Secret Cotton, and I'm just going to show you them, give you the color name, and that's that. This one is Bordeaux. Nice deep red. I love that. And then this one is potpourri print. Or potpourri print. Potpourri print. I can't read. Okay. And then this one is also hot pink. So we got a hot rose and a hot pink. This one is rose quartz. This one is black ice. It's kind of like got different shades of gray in it. That's what it is. And then the last one is Valentine's. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, there's a little bit of a theme with all the pinks and the reds. My favorite color is pink. Pink, pink, pink. Love pink. I really like the hot colors, like the hot pinks and stuff like that. Love them. Or the more subtle, like this. So those are going to be for Duck Duck dishcloth. So I have all those right here in my Hobby Lobby bag. And I will put my nice little book right there on top of that bag, so I know that's what that's for. And then I bought little duckies, so when I take the pictures of the dishcloths, my little duckies can have their little cameo appearance. So anyways, that is all I have for you today. Yeah, I'll have something tomorrow. I don't know what, but I'll have something for you tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll probably get into the other yarn that I have. So anyways, I'm going. Love, hugs, and prayers to you all. Stay safe. And if you're in the path of this polar vortex, whatever that's coming, please stay safe out there. My son is in Tennessee, and their temperatures have been, I think yesterday he said it got a high of like 30, but it felt a lot colder than that. So yeah. And he's on the eastern part of Tennessee. So, all right. Anyways, I'm going. Yeah, I've talked your ear off enough. Enjoy the clips of our little drives and the Hobby Lobby, what little bit I could get. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? All right, just a really quick snip here on our day's travels. We're up in the Hualapai Mountains. And if you look, you can actually see there is snow way up here. That is snow. There's been snow all along this as we got up higher. Trying to do this with the sun in my face, but there's snow along the sides of the roads too. It's beautiful up here. We've never driven this far up. I had to pause you guys because there was a car coming up, but that's where we're going to go down. And this just kind of pans all the way around this way where we stopped. We're just outside the park entrance. We did not go in today just because it's not on our agenda. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. It's about 51 degrees. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you guys, and I wasn't able to, but this is part of the road construction that they're doing that's affecting I-40 as well, but this is going into Golden Valley, which will take you over to Bullhead City and Laughlin. And yes, it's very bouncy, so I apologize. I don't have any kind of tripod or anything, but this is the construction. You can see over there, they've been rock blasting. They've actually got rock blasting scheduled for, I think it's this week, but they do it at nighttime, so traffic's not really affected too bad. But this is, like I said, this is going up into Golden Valley, and then you keep going, it'll take you into Bullhead City, and then if you keep going, it'll go into Laughlin or Fort Mojave in those areas. But Yeah, so eventually it's supposed to help reduce traffic in the connector that's up here. You can, one direction will take you to Las Vegas and the other direction takes you, like I said, to Bullhead City and beyond. So we are coming up on that connector. This is called Coyote Pass. Down below there you can see Golden Valley. But this is also the way we take if we're going to go to Las Vegas or Henderson, which we've only done once and haven't needed to anymore after that. So there's the connector right here. So there you have it. I'll take more video once we get over the mountain.